Hello everybody. Today's video is going to be the rest of the World Showcase food tasting. Today we have, this is Spam hash and then a Kahlua pork slider from the Hawaii booth. This I think this is Spam and potatoes with, I want to say peppers. And then this is pulled pork with a spicy mayo and pineapple. So, oh, try to take it off too. So I don't remember if I've ever had Spam before, but this is delicious. This is really good. And when we were at the register ordering, I told my dad, because what we do is when we get here, we'll either buy one or another, or I'll buy two, or he'll buy two, or I'll buy one, he buys one. And I said, get the Spam. And he's like, ooh, gross. Bleh. And I said, no, just get it, because I want to try it. It's like salty, but spicy. And it's like, oh my God, it's really good. It's actually really, really good. I may have to try making that at home now. And this is the Kahlua pork slider. Pulled pork, spicy mayo, and pineapple. That's good too. These are from the Hawaii booth. The pulled pork is barbecue-y. Obviously, it's barbecue, but it's sweet as well as spicy. Oh, and it's starting to rain. So, scale of 1 to 5. We'll do a scale of 1 to 5. The Spam hash was a 4. I wish the potatoes were a little bit crispier instead of like mush. And that slider was, I would give it a 4. I wish the portion on the slider was a little bit more. So we're gonna head to the next pavilion. It's probably gonna be France, and we'll catch up with y'all there. Okay, so we finally made it to France. We are trying the duck à l'orange, I think. It is duck with like a brown gravy and a sweet potato mash. And then this is a pastry with cream inside. Okay, so the duck, I was scared to eat the duck. I didn't think I was gonna like the duck. It's actually really good. It tastes a lot like turkey. I would suppose this is not wild duck. I'm supposing this is like farm-raised duck, so it probably has the same thing as chickens. So it's not gamey like a wild duck would be. So it's very mild. It tastes like turkey. The sweet potatoes are very smooth. The gravy is delicious. No, that was really good. And then here is the pastry with the cream. I'm gonna try it with the strawberry. I like that a lot. Okay, so the duck, out of a possible 5, I would probably give it a 4 as well. I just wish that it had some kind of seasoning on it besides the gravy, like something to go with it besides just the gravy. I think it's good. The mashed potatoes, the sweet mashed potatoes don't really have any flavor. They don't really do anything for the actual food. This though, this was good. I would give this a 5 out of 5. I would eat probably like 3 or 4 more of those. So, what I did though is that before this video, I put a little thing of what we ate from the World Showplace. I did get the frozen apple pie, which was phenomenal. I ate the top two out of the third parts. My dad ate all the apples because the apples were disgusting. If it was just the apples, like the apple slush, and the crumbling on top, delicious, 5 out of 5. But the apples had to go with it, obviously, because it's part of the dish. So I gave it a 4 out of 5 because I like the slush that much. I would have just a giant cup of just the slush. We also got a charcuterie plate, which was meat and cheeses. It looked like a blue cheese. It looked like a Parmesan cheese with some, I think it's called bruschetta. And then it's also, it looked like pepperoni and then something else. So that was all good. I didn't eat the blue cheese because blue cheese smells like it tastes like feet. So I gave it to my dad because he likes that kind of stuff. So everything else has been good. We are going to head over to Morocco next. I think there's one thing that I want to try because I've never had it in my life and I want to try it really bad, which I will show y'all when we get there. And then after that, I think we're going to go straight to America because they have a lobster roll there that looks and just sounds delicious. So we're probably going to go there next. So I'll see y'all either in Morocco and then I'll see y'all in America. Okay, so we are in Brazil, not Morocco yet. Morocco is next. We are at Brazil because there was something here that I wanted to try that I did not have a chance to try before. And I don't think I've ever had it in my whole entire life. Also, I'm giving Brazil a chance to redeem themselves. Last year, at this very same festival, me and my brother completed the cheese stroll, the Emile Fromage Montage. I completed that last year, and part of it was the cheese bread. I got so many comments in my video saying that my cheese bread did not look correct and that my cheese bread was wonky and that it didn't look good. It didn't look like it was supposed to look. So I was like, okay, I thought everybody's looked that way, but apparently not. So mine last year was very flat and boring. This is puffy and hot. So we'll give that a shot. So I got the Brazilian cheese bread. I also got the crispy pork belly with black beans, tomato, and onions. I'm gonna love the tomato, the onions, and the pork belly. I'm not gonna like the black beans at all. So this is pão de queijo, which is the cheese bread. And then we also got the crispy pork belly. So let's go ahead and give this a try really quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the cheese bread first because that's easiest. It's just basically this. Let's see if it looks better this year. I don't know if I like that. Nothing to it. There's no flavor at all. And it doesn't even taste like, I mean, it's cheese. You know it's cheese. Your brain knows it's cheese. But it just kind of tastes like dough. Okay. I'm going to save this for the black beans. Maybe that'll be a little different. I'm going to try this crispy pork belly. So it's crispy, but it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. I tried it a little bit without the black bean. I got a little black bean on there because it was on the meat, but it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. It's good. I don't think I'd order it again. My dad just tried it with the cheese bread with the black beans.
Cheese is really creamy. Kind of cheese, not no flavor.
Brazil doesn't do it for me. I'm not a fan of Brazil. I would give the cheese bread a 1 because it has no flavor at all. It's basically like eating soggy bread to me. And then let me just show you really quick. This is what the plate looks like. That's a whole lot of black beans. It's like 95% black beans, like 5% pork belly. So, I mean, the pork belly didn't have any flavor. It wasn't really like, it wasn't that crispy either. I would give that a 2. I like the onions and all of it together, but it's just boring. Both of those were boring to me. And I know a lot of people love these dishes. Like, some people go out of their way to come here to get the cheese bread, and I just don't know why. Like, they were better than last year. They were hot. They were creamier. They're better than last year. I don't know. I just, moving along. Okay, so we made it to Japan. We had to skip Morocco because there was nothing really there that we really were interested in. We did get the flower pot sushi from Japan. We do get the sushi donut during the Festival of the Arts, which is amazing. And then they also have the frushi, which is during the Food and Wine. No, this one. Flower and Garden? Something like that. But basically, it's sushi rice with raw salmon on top with rich fish eggs and a sauce. So let's give this a try. Oh my gosh. I was really worried about it not being cold, but this might be my favorite thing of the day so far. I am so happy right now. I love me some sushi or sashimi. So this is the bomb. The salmon is fresh. You can tell it's fresh because it doesn't taste like salmon. It doesn't taste like any kind of fish at all. The rice is really well. It's really cold. Everything is cold through and through. You do get this like cute little pot though, actual pot. And it's hard plastic too. It's not like paper or anything. So you probably could take this home and reuse it if you wanted to. But this is really good. This might be my new favorite thing from the Food and Wine Festival. I think it's my new favorite thing from the Food and Wine Festival. I love this. I was worried about it being warm, but as they prepared it, they took it out of the fridge and then served it. Love it. 5 out of 5. So we made it to America, and we are eating at the Hops and Barley stand. And the only thing we got out of here was the lobster roll. The lobster roll is $8.25, so we decided to only get one and to split it. It's not that much, but it's got like legitimately a lot of lobster on it. So they also give you a little container of butter. I'll just try this little piece of crab here then. Oh, it's cold. How's it cold? Okay, ready? Uno, dos, tres. Three things. One, I wish it was warm, because last year's when we had it with my brother, it was warm. So it was a weird change. Two, the bread was extremely crunchy. It was toasted like to perfection. So that was like a plus. It made it really, really delicious. And then the lobster was really tame. Like it wasn't like fishy. It wasn't like overly overpowering like crustacean. Like, you know how sometimes crab is just really overpowering? It was delicious. I would have ate a lot more if they would have given me more. We both just said that we would have ate a whole entire foot long of that if we would have had to, but it would have been like $47. So the next thing that we're gonna do, I think, is Italy. So my dad can get the cannoli because he's wanting the cannoli. It's a cream stuffed pastry shell with chocolate and orange inside. So he loves chocolate and orange, so we're gonna do that next. And then I don't know if we're gonna do anything else. That might be our last thing because we're getting full. I think it's like 7-ish, and we have like 2 more hours of closing, so we may just make a break for the car and head back to the hotel and get situated before the crowds start to get to the hotel as well. So we'll head over to Italy in a minute. When we do that, I'll catch up with y'all there, and then that'll probably be the end of the video. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Alright, so we are here in Italy, and we are here to try the cannoli, and we're here for one specific reason, because my dad wants to try it. So, I'm going to give the camera to him, I'm going to turn the camera around on him, and let him try it first, and give you his reasoning and perspective of what the cannoli tastes like. Because he's Italian, and he grew up in an Italian household, so I'm only a quarter Italian, he's a half Italian, so a little bit more about Italian than I do. So, I'm going to turn around him, let him try it, give you his, if he likes it or not, and a rating of 1 to 5, and then I'll try it after that.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna taste it right now. So, very good flavor. It is chilled. Most of them are, and so that makes the crust a little hard to bite through, which is fine. Still has a good flavor. Nice chocolate wrapping, dipped in chocolate, inside and out before they filled it, and it has a good cheese base. Couldn't really taste the orange. It's supposed to be an orange flavor, and I couldn't really taste it.
Probably orange zest.
So it's very light if there's a flavor to it.
So they made this for you in person?
No, they just took it out of the refrigerator.
Oh.
So, really thick crust on it, you can see. And so, very good.
From a rating of 1 to 5. 5 being that you would order it again.
Definitely 5.
Okay.
Very good. I could eat a couple of these, to be honest.
Okay, so I'm gonna try it next. I am not a huge fan of chocolate and orange at all. So we're gonna give it a try, see if it's good. It's basically a cannoli with chocolate inside as well as the cannoli crust or cone thingy, and then chocolate outside. So I taste orange.
Because you don't like it.
You know, a lot of it. I don't really taste cheese. Isn't a cannoli inside cheese custard?
Pretty much.
Isn't it like either mascarpone or ricotta?
Yeah.
Ricotta cheese.
So it's not very strong flavored cheese. But it's a good dessert. It's more like a custard more than anything. It's more solid custard than normal. But and it's a good dessert because it's not overpowering in any flavor except maybe the chocolate. The chocolate's pretty strong, but there's a lot of it.
The best part is the cannoli cone. Like, the cannoli cone was very crispy. No. 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 I would give that a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
I think just because it doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. I was expecting more of like a punch in the face with cheese and not so much a punch in the face with chocolate. I also don't like orange chocolate, and that's what I tasted was orange. So
Terrible Italian.
it was rude. So also it was almost, I think it was like $5.25. $4.95 for what, like 3?
It's about the third of the size of a regular one.
Yeah. So if you do the math, 4 something times 3 is almost $13. So that means you're basically paying $13 for a regular size cannoli. So not a fan. So we're going to go booth to booth. We're going to look at the food and see what food is there. And if we decide that we want to stop and try something else, we will do that. But as of right now, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm full. That was the cherry on top, was the dessert. We tried the dessert. That was the last thing we did. So I think we're gonna be good for now. If anything happens, I think it'll happen at Mexico. Just because that tostada looked delicious. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Okay, so I lied. I just forgot that Earth Eats was a thing, and I wanted to try the Impossible Slider and the vegan chocolate pudding. because I've heard they're both amazing, but I have to see it for myself and try it for myself. So what we're gonna do first, sorry, it's dark here. We're under a gazebo because it's raining, and I have my little light. So if it looks weird, I'm sorry, but this is the best that I can do for right now. There's nowhere for me to go sit. So try these. I'm gonna try the slider first, and then I'm gonna finish off the day with some dessert. This is an Impossible Burger slider, and it has slaw on top, and it's on a bun. So Impossible Burger is imitation meat. No meat products are in this at all. That's what the Earth Eats thing is all about. So let's give it a shot. Never had Impossible meat before. I'm super excited and kind of curious to see what the difference in taste is gonna be. This is so good. So you can 100,000% taste the difference in meat versus this. But I swear to you, this is probably better than a regular burger. This is so good. And now we're gonna try the terrarium, the vegan terrarium. It's chocolate pudding. Oh, you can tell right away. So it has this like dark chocolate taste to it. This very well may have chocolate in it. Like regular chocolate. It's not bad, but I could not eat a whole entire one of these things. Just don't enjoy chocolate that much. That is all I have for you today. Everything was amazing today. I don't think there was anything that I did not enjoy that much. I think everything was pretty good. I wasn't a huge fan of the cannoli, but that wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't something that I would throw away if I was eating it. I would have eaten the whole thing. Everything was pretty good. I'm super excited. So that being said, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you hit the notification bell so you can notify when I upload a new video. And then as always, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can come along my YouTube journey and join my YouTube family. Thanks so much guys for being here, and let's go to Disney.